Hi guys, it's John here, and this is a look and review of the Gamesir Super Nova. So this is the latest controller from Gamesir. Thanks to Gamesir for sending this out to me. I have put an affiliate link in the description if you want to pick one of these up. So this, like I say, is the latest and greatest controller from Gamesir, and this is compatible with Android, which we'll look at today, PC, Switch and iOS. So you can see here straight away from the front, you get this nice little charging station with the controller inside the box. That's really nice to be able to just quickly charge your controller when you're not using it. So we have a quick look at the back of the box here. You can see here what we get, what sort of features we have. We do actually have a Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz wireless transmission, and you can use this for your PC. It does also say you can use it for Android as well. We also have a Hall effect sticks. We get removable faceplates, which we'll have a look at shortly. We get macro buttons on the back, and of course Hall effect triggers with adjustable travel and adaptable for different scenarios, which we will have a look at very shortly. We get some nice RGBs here on the side, and we get some rubber grips as well. So let's open up the box and see what we get inside. So inside the box, this is basically what you're going to get. You're going to get your controller, you're going to get the charging dock here, and you're going to get a USB-A to USB-C cable. So the manual as well is also available inside the app, so that's probably the best place to look at it. So first up, let's have a look at the controller itself. Now you can see here we get the standard sort of Xbox layout here, and it's very, very similar indeed to the Xbox Series controller. The controller itself weighs just 260 grams, and it does come with a 1000 mAh battery here, so that's going to give you many, many hours of gaming. Now, one of the nice features that this comes with is the removable faceplate. So this is actually a magnetic plate here, and this can be taken off and swapped out for different colors. You can actually pick up different colors from the Gamesir website. They were kind enough to send me a couple of different options. You can see I've actually gone for the white option, as I think that's the nicest. But if you order a new faceplate, they're about £8, about $10 each. You can actually change it to a different color. So out the box, it came with the blue one here. They've also sent me the white and this sort of goldy colored one. So let's have a look at just swapping it over to another color. I actually prefer the white one. I think it's just a lot cleaner personally. I'm used to the white one from my Xbox Series S. And of course we can pop on the sort of brownie gold colored one there and have it in that style. So yeah, there's plenty of colors to choose from online, so have a look through their site. Now, whilst we've got this off, we might as well have a quick look. You can see here that the analog sticks are removable. Now, it doesn't come with any different heights or anything, but I guess you could just easily replace that if you were required to. But you can see here the Hall effect sticks working very nicely. Now, the main reason you would take the plate off, apart from swapping it for a different color, is that you can obviously just swap out the A, B, X and Y if you wanted the Nintendo Switch layout. So you can have that swapped over very easily. No fiddling around here, just pop them in to where you want them. Pop your faceplate back on, and they're now secured in place. So let's have a quick look around the controller itself and see what we're getting here. So obviously we've already had a look at these nice Hall effect sticks here. They feel really nice and smooth compared to one of my other controllers I've got that I use. This just feels so much nicer to play with. The D-pad, as you can see, it's not a clicky one, so it is a more silent one, which I know some people do prefer. Buttons themselves, they feel really nice and responsive. And then we get our screenshot button, home button, we get our back and start button, or as you can see here, the plus and minus for the Switch. We of course get our RB and LB and our analog triggers. So these are analog, as you can see, but there is a nice little feature which you can just switch these switches here to turn these into micro switches. So we're going from analog to micro switches with that physical button, which obviously you can turn one on and one off if you want, depending on what game you're playing and your gameplay style. So that's a really nice feature. I haven't actually seen that before on a controller, so that's really nice to have there. So we also get our mappable buttons here, which can be mapped to any button you wish, and that's going to be useful for certain games as well. And here we have a little switch. As you can see, we can switch between the Bluetooth mode on the left or the RF receiver, the 2.4 gigahertz one, on the right. So if you're using it on a PC or using it with that receiver, you switch across to here. You can manually turn it off by switching the switch to the middle, or it will just turn off automatically after 10 minutes of inactivity. Now, these little gold dots at the bottom here, these are the connectors for our dock. So you can see here the dock, it's just so simple. You just pop it in and away you go. That will start charging. and you can ensure that you're always fully charged after a full session of gaming. Now the dock itself, it does support USB-A and USB-C, so we do have the option, if you've only got a USB-A nearby, you can charge it via USB-A, but obviously it comes with that USB-A to C cable, so you should be able to charge it with C. Not that it makes much difference really. But yeah, this dock is quite nice. It feels very solid. It's not going to be, pushed around easily. When you pop your controller down, it will just sit there and charge away happily. So let's just put it through the Gamepad Tester App and see how it performs. Okay, so we have paired the controller now, and you can see now the responses on the Gamepad Tester App here are coming through. So you can see here, really nice and smooth and very responsive. And we can see here our analog triggers, which we can switch, like I said before, to digital triggers. And you can see there they instantly come on. I'm going to stick to analog for the time being, but yeah, I do like that feature. You can actually also turn on digital hair triggers by just holding M and pressing the trigger you want to change. You'll feel a quick vibration, and if you do want it to stay analog but be digital, then you can do so. And to turn that off again, you just press and hold M and the trigger you want to change. Now let's see how we go about mapping our back buttons here, and we can do some clever things with this. So we can do a standard mapping to one of the face buttons or a D-pad, for example. So let's just hold down the M button here, then we're going to press the one we want to adjust on the back. You can see here the LED is flashing on this side. So now whatever we press, if we press say up on the D-pad and then press our button again to save it, then now when I press on the back here, you can see we are going up on the D-pad. Now you can do some more advanced things than that, so let's clear that and set up a more advanced one. So to clear it, you just press and hold M, press the trigger you want to clear, you'll see it starts flashing, just press it again without pressing anything else, and it will now save that, and we're back to nothing. Now, to be more advanced, you can press and hold the M button and the one you want to adjust again on the back. You can see this starts flashing, and now we can actually do multiple things. So we can do A, B, X and Y, and then right, right, left, left, for example. Now we're going to press our button to save that, and now when we press it once, you'll see it now repeats that sort of macro that we created. So that could be very handy for fighting games or something. If there's a combination you want to be able to pull off just by clicking a button, then you can now do so with ease. So let's clear that, and we will just press and hold M and the back button there, and just press it again to clear it. And now that has cleared out of memory. So you can also set up turbo fire. So just press M and tap one of the buttons, and you can see now we have turbo fire activated. To turn it off again, you just press and hold and tap, and you can see that's now gone back to normal. We can also switch to the Nintendo Switch layout if we wish to. So press and hold M and A and just wait for a moment. You'll see it switches over with some lights flashing, and now A is B, B is A, and vice versa for X and Y. So we're going to go back to the Xbox mode here, and there we are. So yeah, it's really customizable. It's very good in the hands. So let's put it through its paces with some games and see how it fares. Okay, so here we are in Apple Night, and this is going to be a good test of the D-pad. We'll then go into Fortnite afterwards and just see how it fares with the analog sticks. But yeah, I've tried this out obviously, and it works absolutely perfectly. But we'll just do a tiny bit of gameplay just so you can see it for yourself. So as you can see, working absolutely perfectly well in all games that I throw at it. You do obviously have the option to map controls as well if you want to map something for, say, Genshin Impact. That's using the Gamesir app itself. Now, there is also a PC app if you wish to have even more customization. You can control the LED colors and all sorts of bits and pieces inside the app itself. That's worth checking out, available in the Windows Store. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this look and review of the Gamesir Super Nova. I think they've really come a long way with these additional features here, which you didn't see on the original Nova or Nova Pro. So it's really nice to see them innovating and coming out with some new features here. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Don't forget there is an affiliate link if you want to pick one of these up. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.